Call of Duty World at War.
The long-awaited veteran difficulty.
Veteran. You're saying it wrong.
Nuclear.
So this is the second Russian mission, I believe, on veteran difficulty.
You know, if you look in the background, the foliage is really well done.
Yes. Foliage.
NextGenWalkthroughs.com.
You're not going to mispronounce that.
I don't even know how to.
Oh. Next Gen Tacos.
Oh yeah.
That's the start. So anyway, you start off. We're in Germany now. We're pushing through Germany. This one's called Their Land, Their Blood. That's the name of this level. So you can go to the left or you can go to the right here. Highly recommend going to the left. It's much easier than going to the right. And like I've said before, these bolt-action rifles are really good. They take some practice to get the timing down to pop up for a second and then fire off a shot. And
dang, they're just
they're just flinging
wailing
grenades. That's one of the problems with this game is that every bad guy has 4 grenades, and there's infinitely respawning bad guys unless you push forward. So if you just kind of sit back, you're gonna get grenaded to death. So kill a couple of the guys, especially the 2 guys on the top of the hill, and then try to run forward. There's a little ditch up ahead in the river.
Our new nerdy intern Jesse is he left for Germany today.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll have to tell him to bring back some Holocaust stuff or something.
Oh, okay.
He's going to Auschwitz first. But just in Poland, I think.
That's the first thing he's doing on his trip to Europe?
Yeah.
That's a good way to start off the trip.
Yeah, with a good, positive vibe.
Exactly. So, because you went to the left, you're starting at the kind of bottom of this area, so you need to make your way up to this high area on the right and clear out. There's one guy at the top of this little catwalk. And then there's also a couple extra Molotov cocktails that you can pick up. Pretty much anywhere that you see a liquor bottle just laying around on the ground, that's ammo for your Molotov cocktails.
That's cool.
Yeah. So just toss a whole bunch of those down there. And then in a second, instead of making your way down through the trenches, which can be ridiculously hard because they throw so many damn grenades, the best way to get through this is just kind of sprint across the open field and try to pray and hopefully get to the there's like a little bunker on the right, or directly underneath where I'm standing actually. So just kill a bunch of the guys, make sure that no one's on that turret, and then if you can make it into that bunker, when you do that you cross like an invisible line that makes all your teammates walk forward and makes it really easy to get to the next checkpoint.
I think that'll go well with the game sound effects.
Yeah, I wonder if that microphone's going to pick that up. The helicopter flying over.
I guess helicopters weren't invented yet in the game time.
Were helicopters? Really?
Well, I mean, they didn't use them in war.
Da Vinci invented the helicopter.
I mean,
he had like drawings in
right.
the 1400s of...
I'm talking about in use.
Oh.
You know, like there wouldn't be a helicopter flying by in Germany 1941 or 2.
Yeah. Unless...
Oh, did they say like what part of the war this is?
Da Vinci invented time travel. What do you mean, what part of the war?
The beginning.
Oh, this is towards the end. The Russians are... Well, they've already... Germany's already betrayed the Russians, tried to invade Russia, and... now the Russians are fighting back, pushing them out of their country and half of Germany. Eventually they're going to, put up a wall. You know, the history lesson.
Yeah, the history lesson of the day.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, there's a good email. Keep talking while I sort through the papers.
I haven't even played Call of Duty World at War yet, but it looks fun.
Yeah. It's just like Call of Duty 4. Alright, so a new email from Ron. Alright, so you guys should talk about if a bear and a midget got into a fight, who would win? And that's not the reason I want to read this email, because I thought that was a pretty dumb question. And he says, and you can refer to me as Deep Throat, like the guy from MGS1. So this guy clearly doesn't know the history of that name, Deep Throat, because it's not just an MGS1 thing. And we can all laugh at him because he's... Do you know the history of that name?
As far as like the Watergate,
and it was the name of a popular porn.
Yeah.
So stay in school, kids, or else you might understand some of the references that these games make.
Refer to me as gaping asshole.
Refer to me as cum bucket.
Anyways.
So, sitting right here, you can pick
Ooh,
up...
that guy just got his head plopped.
Yeah, back and to the left. Back and to the left. There is an infinite supply of the Panzerscheiks, or rocket launchers, whatever you want to call them here. So, just keep firing them off. There's 4 different tanks that you have to take out. 3 of them that you can see from right here. Panzerschreck. Ooh, those Russian words are certainly certainly long. Anyway, so there's 3 tanks that you can kill from right here. Just take them out from as far away as you can. After you kill that 3rd one, you're going to move forward and get a checkpoint. The 4th one won't appear until you get like really close to that barn, and then he's going to bust through the door. It might take a dozen or so shots to hit that one from far away because the Panzerschrecks are so inaccurate. And this part's pretty tough because you're in this wheat field. And these hills are alive.
Mm-hmm. Do they have eyes?
That's not what I was referring to.
I know, but I was making another Hills personification joke.
What?
The Hills have eyes as a personification. Inanimate object giving them human qualities.
Oh, okay.
There's your English lesson for the day. We've got history. What do we need? Math.
Math.
Let's see, a bear plus a midget equals certain awesomeness.
Equals hilarity.
Exactly.
There's your math lesson for the day. Fortunately, these large bales of hay don't catch on fire.
Just everything else.
Just everything else. So throwing the Molotov cocktails can burn down some of the field and make it a little bit easier to see through it. Which is something that that can come in handy in some of the Japanese levels later on in the game. God, this game is hard. It is really hard.
Yeah, I mean, you've made it like 1,000 feet in this whole video.
Yeah. The next level, I think it's the next level, is the one where you're in the Pacific Rim territories. I don't know exactly what country, but... And you're battling through these trenches, and it's just ridiculously hard. You move like 100 feet in the whole level, and it takes like an hour and a half to beat the level because you die so many times.
Is it like D-Day? Or...
No, it's... I think it's called Peleliu Island or something like that. So you have to make your way through this building right here, and then in the next video I'm going to be blowing up that 4th tank.